Hello, welcome to Tamil Movie Recapped. Today we are going to see a crime thriller, a tale of survival and power called Pudukkottai. Our story unfolds in the bustling slums of Pudukkottai in Chennai, where we meet our protagonist, a secondary school student named Kaki Kumar. He leads a life no different from any other teenager until one fateful day when he returns home from a film to discover the lifeless body of his mother, brutally murdered by his own father following a heated argument. Eavesdropping on a chilling conversation between his father and his friend, Kumar realizes that he too is being targeted for being a witness to the gruesome act. Terrified for his life, Kumar flees his home, leaving behind the life he once knew. Suddenly homeless and without a morsel of food, he resorts to begging on the chaotic streets of Chennai. His life takes a drastic turn when he is arrested under false charges while watching the police arrest criminals on the street. However, the walls of the prison introduce him to a new world, a world of crime and violence. Released on bail, he befriends Manny and others who work for a notorious thug named Anbu. Anbu, in turn, is a henchman for Sylvan, a criminal turned politician. As Kumar begins his journey into the underworld, he earns the respect of his gang when he single-handedly kills the brother of Murthy, a rival gangster and politician, amidst 100 goons. Anbu, impressed by Kumar's audacity, inducts him into a gang of professional killers. Here, Kumar hones his skills as a ruthless killer, surviving countless attacks from Murthy's men and earning the respect of his peers. The underworld introduces Kumar to Krishnavni, a prostitute working under Anbu. Kumar, smitten by her, requests Anbu to release her. Shocked by Kumar's audacity, Anbu rebuffs his request and orders his men to kill Kumar, but Kumar, not one to back down, retaliates by killing Anbu. Sylvan, recognizing Kumar's potential, offers him control over Anbu's business, provided he can survive a night of attacks from Anbu's vengeful men. Kumar survives the ordeal, proving his mettle, and consolidates his position in the underworld. The rise to power isn't smooth. Kumar faces resistance from Anbu's goons, who refuse to obey him due to his youth and inexperience. Undeterred, Kumar eliminates his opposition, including his own father, and ascends to become a feared Don in North Chennai. As Kumar's power grows, he meets Selvi, Manny's sister, and forcibly marries her on the eve of her wedding. This act triggers a chain of events, with Manny attempting to kill Kumar and then joining Murthy's gang after failing. Meanwhile, Krishnavni reveals that she is pregnant with Kumar's child, leading Kumar to marry her as well. As Kumar's crimes multiply, Manny turns informant and testifies against Kumar. However, Kumar, using intimidation, manages to avoid any charges. His increasing criminal record and the fear of being killed prompt him to seek a seat as a member of the Legislative Assembly MLA. But his request is met with ridicule and dismissal, leading to his removal after threatening to kill the other members with an arrow. Learning of Kumar's predicament, Murthy hatches a plan to assassinate him and his family. Fearing for their lives, Kumar sends Krishnavni and their newborn son away. But Murthy's men intercept them, kill Krishnavni, and kidnap the baby. Kumar seeks help from Selvi, who refuses, expressing her resentment for the life he gave her and her plans to return to her former fiancé. However, Manny, moved by compassion, returns the baby safely to Kumar. Kumar, in turn, entrusts the baby to a kind-hearted woman without revealing his identity as the father. Kumar, seeking revenge, kills Murthy's henchmen in their own residence, crippling his right hand in the process. The chain of events lead to Murthy's suicide and Kumar's subsequent arrest. In the present day, as the prison warden and the police come to retrieve Kumar from his cell, he is under the impression that he is to be executed. But in a surprising turn of events, the chief minister arranges for Kummer's release and names him as an MLA candidate in the upcoming election. In the epilogue, we learn that Kummer thrice served as an MLA and twice as the finance minister of Tamil Nadu. Despite his political growth, he never found his son. Selvi, on the other hand, remarried her former fiancé, who mysteriously went missing 2 months after their marriage, leading to her commitment in an asylum. And so ends the tumultuous tale of Kaki Kummer, one of survival, power, and regret. A tale that takes us through the grim realities of the underworld, the ruthless pursuit of power, and the sacrifices made along the way. Subscribe for more such videos and join us as we explore the myriad paths that cinema takes us on.